In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock, the advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express. To Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, and they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us, getting into scraps and mischief, that sort of stuff. Companions, enemies, journeys, adventures, all the sad and happy memories. The everyday that we're used to, they've lived through them too. But those things are all in the past.
Again, I'm going to try and avoid the teasing aspect with March for this one. One day, our stories will also be a part of the past.
Yeah, maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
No matter what, that's very hard to accept.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. Mikhail sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, The average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the Silver Rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
Oh dear God, don't. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Nah, we'll just leave it be. We won't bother. Just head on straight back to the Express. Just give it time. I was clearly joking, because there'll be people out there being like, wait, no, you need to go speak to Acheron. No, go speak to Acheron. Like, of course I am. Why do you think I'm running down here? That's why I was like, why do you think I'm running down? There we go.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Who exactly are you?
Come to think of it, I didn't even get a chance to formally introduce myself. Simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the Nihility. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago, and the whole world was erased beneath their shadow. In order to fight against the cruel end of self-destruction, I went on a journey in search of a way to sever the chains of the Nihility. After a long and grueling search, I am convinced that my destination lies within the depths of the dark web, where reality and the Nihility are separate. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. One day, I'll reach it.
Device 9? Device 9? Device 9? Okay, will we meet again? Well, we'll probably be meeting her counterpart very soon. As I've mentioned elsewhere, like once we've finished Penacony, we will be heading over back to Honkai Impact and getting the first part of that game done, Kiana's story, before we continue. Anyway, will we meet again?
The ocean of stars is vast. And given our destinations, I'm afraid our paths may not cross again. But the trailblazing expedition ahead is always full of unknowns, and my blade is sharp enough to sever fate. As long as we maintain our original resolve, I believe there will come a day where we will meet again.
Have we ever met before?
In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance.
Yeah, what did that mean?
Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
Uh-huh. What if that wasn't an illusion?
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I might have seen someone like you.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
Oh! Sorry, I just got very excited because it was a red option. Oh! Oh! I mean, it's clearly speaking to those of us who have played Honkai Impact. It's clearly speaking to us right now. Ooh. Some things will never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
It's French. Wait, what more? Wait. I mean, for me, déjà vu is simply like it's just your brain, like part of your brain receiving signals ahead of the other part of your brain. So it's like it gets confused. It's like, wait, I've done this before. It's like, yeah, literally like 0.0001 milliseconds before, like you interpreted things slightly differently. That's a theory, you know. That's the one I go with. I'm gonna go with a longing for a certain someone out of the three here.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness, or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments, proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe It will still bloom at the end of the nihility. Until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
I didn't expect that. Didn't expect that at all. Ooh. Ooh. Did you plunk me straight here? Okay. Ooh, what's going on here? Dee. Hello? What's the matter?
There. Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Maybe we should throw a party for Pom-Pom. Like a Pom-Pom party. You know. Wait.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Damn!
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
Is March picking on Pom-Pom again?
How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom-Pom? We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom-Pom so sad before. The conductor never cries. Pom-Pom is never sad. Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos.
Whoops.
My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel.
Get more.
That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom-Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
Oh.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out.
Oh, Pom-Pom. Talk to the whole crew. Oh, some lovely pictures.
I never expected Pom-Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom-Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom-Pom boarded the express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom-Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the express.
Pom-Pom said we might run out of fuel.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question.
What?
Since you joined us, the express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way, and to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom-Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom-Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom-Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
At least you're being adorable ice cubes. Yeah?
When you put it like that, it doesn't actually sound too bad.
You're not meant to agree with me.
But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melustanen. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion.
Hello.
Everyone, we meet again.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
I knew we were missing someone.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Oh?
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon, especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Achevili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
Trailblazing to a world that even Achevili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation, its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
Yes, that's the place we're not heading to until we've done Kiana's story in Honkai Impact. That's what I was told would be a good idea. I don't know why. Don't tell me why. Triple dot.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow, would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds, sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
Oh, farewell, Penacony is done. And the music goes back to the one I have. Bootle has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Boot Hill when you return to the Express. So has Robin. So has Sparkle. And so has Black Swan. And so has our gent here. A new venture on the 8th dawn. All who wakes. That's still Penacony, though. Based on the icon. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. That's still not what I wanted. I want that. Missions, please. Yeah, that's still Penacony. Oh, is it just the... Oh no, even there's like, hold on, why are we still on Penacony? Okay, maybe it's just the we're leaving one. I'm not sure. That's the thing, that when we go to the new location, new intro, and just start a message, please check it promptly. I mean, you say that, but wait. Message? You okay there, Pom Pom? We do have a message. Pom Pom? Twitka? What's wrong? Darn it, Pom Pom can't find the button soon. Pom Pom will be disheveled in front of the passengers. Too late, I already saw you. Or is this just one of those random quests? Ah, Twitka, where'd you come from? You freaked Pom Pom out. Pom Pom's not sure where, but my button's fallen off somewhere. Pom Pom didn't sew it on my uniform last time, but now my clothes have dug this big up a gap and it's simply embarrassing. Pom has to find the button before any passenger sees me like this. Please, Twitka, help Pom Pom find it. Let's find the button. Let's find the button. Is that a button? Wait, that was it? Did I just find the button? Twitka? What's wrong? Give Pom Pom the button. Oh, it's my button! Now Pom Pom just needs a needle and thread to stitch it up. Dumply-do, all done. Pom Pom feels like getting harder to breathe. How did Pom Pom clothes just get tighter? Well, at least we got that done. The last button! Yeah, but there's a note left by Gallagher. Oh, to the new generation of Nameless. By the time you read this, I will likely have gone to where Mikhail went. Thank you for everything you have contributed to Penacony. It's a pity that I won't be able to witness its rebirth with my own eyes, but your unwavering determination gives me confidence in the future of the planet of festivities. Also, please say sorry to my naughty pet, Sleepy, on my behalf. It suffers from severe separation anxiety, and it must feel terribly lonely without me. Please release it into the memory zone, as that's where a meme truly belongs. Life and death are merely parts of the fiction on the road of enigmata, just like farewells and reunions. I wish you the very best in your future journey. As for me, it's time to depart. Enclosed is a gift for you. To the imperfect tomorrow. Gallagher. What did I get? Age of Past Dreams. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little cute picture there. A boy's graffiti. Is there anything else around? You said they had a system message. Is there anything else around here? And that's the radio. No. Okay, party car. Well. Seems different. I don't think I've been here before. It seems wider than the rest, for a start. This is like what we've earned from Penacony or something. It's like, okay. Welcome to Starfleet Academy. Wait, what? Why is there like Christmas stuff here? Oh, it's Pom Pom's outfit! Oh! We can change Pom Pom's outfit! How do we get that one? Oh, okay. Other cute things around as well. So it's like, what other cars do we have awaiting us in future? As the trailblazing continues... Like, exit! Like, no! Into space, you know. Like that bit in Alien? You know the one. What was that? Lounge corner. Ooh. Oh! Shush!
Dear Nameless, trailblazing must be tiring. Care for a drink? Or perhaps some snacks?
I would like a drink. Okay, yeah, I'd like a drink. Get me something tasty. We'll have that. Whatever that is. Can I not make my own drinks?
Welcome home, dear Nameless.
Okay. Alright. What's going on, guys?
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Oh, there's no down. There is no record of this world in the databank, not even a mention of its name.
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nice, no sweat! I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years now.
Huh? Has it been that long?
Yeah. There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Akivili didn't venture into. But a journey like that was only routine to the Express's crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
It's just funny how I've caught up with the missing voice acting in both this and Genshin now. It's like, oh. Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom Pom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we best take time to think this over.
Yeah! Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
Can I vote no? Of course you can. For now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a possible destination. We're also keeping our options open. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, good to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see what I can find out more about the Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Oh, so not goodbye, Penacony. Like, stick around Penacony for a little bit before we say goodbye. Okay.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead, and make the most out of this break. At this moment, people still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. We witnessed the grand Shenshu Wardens, and during this moment of leisure, was complete arts and stuff. And those that they will meet again, including not only friends, but also foes. Sunday? Several weeks later, Golden Hour, Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
Oh.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Well, now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
It looks familiar.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
Might have been on Sunday?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me.
You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
He said the thing! He said the thing!
I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
Oh, come on.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Story characters can be added to the team. So they changed that up slightly. That's interesting. Very interesting. Why is that changed as well? Like the skill. Like they've got a shiny purple thing. Like, why is it shiny purple rather than just either empty or purple? Why is it shiny purple?
Stream forth.
And I need to find like one of those bottles now. There's one. I thought one was down here. So I see what happens to it.
Grab a bottle of Soul Glad, make your dreams a
Still shiny purple. Is that a new thing? Was that, I may have just not noticed it before. Just may have not noticed it before. But yes, we're going to use this as a place to end this part. And while it is currently Sunday, we'll see you in about 1 week. Wait a minute. I feel like I've heard that before. Sunday and 1 week? Yeah, how strange. Anyway, we'll see you in about 1 week with some more Honkai Star Rail, and we'll continue in the week with some more Genshin Impact. Yes. And then the week after that, that's when it's a new Genshin patch, so hopefully we get all the Genshin stuff sorted that I want to get sorted before then. I think it's Wednesday it comes out? It's September 10th. Like, when's September 10th? Like, September 10th is when it comes out. I'm going to my phone calendar. Yeah. It'll be the Wednesday, September 10th. So it's like we've got basically 7 days of Genshin, so 14 parts to catch up. Will we do it? Probably. Probably. Might not get all the side stuff done. Why am I talking about Genshin when we're doing Honkai Star Rail anyway? May as well just wait until I talk about the Genshin bit. But yeah, the Honkai stuff, it's like we've clearly got stuff left to do here in Penacony. I was honestly expecting at the end of this part to be like, right, next week we'll go back to Honkai Impact. Nope. We've still got some Honkai Star Rail stuff left to do. Because even though, like, equally here we've got, like, again, that's not what I want. I want down there. Equally, I've got loads of stuff to do here that could be in Penacony and stuff like that. I'm gonna wait on that until we've, like, basically caught up with the main story, and then we'll go check out the little things. But that does mean, obviously, then we'll be going to Honkai Impact. So there's still gonna be a lot of Honkai Star Rail stuff in the future. It's just Honkai Impact will interrupt it until we get Kiana's story sorted. But that will be the focus instead of, well, it'd be the focus instead of Honkai Star Rail, obviously, but it's like, it depends what's happening with Genshin at that point as well. And then we've obviously got Trails in the Sky continuing, because we had the demo. And then we got Time Stranger coming out, the Digimon game. There's plans. There's plans. It's all part of this schedule. That schedule video I put out. Like, you'll get the idea. You'll get the idea. It's like, it basically depends what happens after Digimon Time Street, like what's coming out, what's available, whether or not we continue with Genshin, or we continue with Honkai Star Rail / Impact. It depends. It depends. I just want to get caught up on all of them, basically. I want to get caught up on, and there's been a question of like whether or not I'll do part 2 in Honkai Impact. I'm leaning towards no, because I've not heard good things. So it's sort of like Kiana's story would be a good place to finish it off and just be like, right, we're done. And then in future, if it like turns out, no, actually the story got really, really, really good in part 2 of Honkai Impact, be like, oh, okay, I'll go back to it. But if that doesn't happen, I've not invested time into something that I wouldn't enjoy. That kind of thing. So it's like, yeah. So we'll have to see how part 2 plays out for that, whether or not I would continue. But we'll at least get Kiana's story done. And again, the idea is we get that done before we continue Honkai Star Rail at Penacony. Anyway, I've waffled enough. We'll see you in the next part. In 1 week. Not Sunday, though. Saturday. About 1 week. Today's Sunday. What? Ta-da for now.
Ba-da-ba-ba